It's only been a couple of days since Mark Brooks went on a crazy Twitter tirade, launching on 40 plus tweets to try to cancel me, everybody's favorite Hispanic comics creator. But it seems like there's something deeper at play, that Mark Brooks is actually trying to bring a group together to coalesce under him. And I'm going to go over that in just a moment. All right. My name is John Delarose. I am a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator, and my comic Overmind, of course, was attempted to be canceled by Marvel artist Mark Brooks. He's got a 55,000 follower Twitter account, and he is very scared at how successful this is, how successful you've made this become, because he knows that comic readers are coming in for beautiful stories, wonderful science fiction action and adventure, and that they're veering away from the corporate entertainment that's failed them over the last 20 years. We're here to be a great replacement for that, and I really hope that you'll come in, check this book out, back it today. Let's get this over 17,000. We're almost there. And at that point, everybody's going to get a free copy of my Cosmic Warrior graphic novel for my thanks to you. I appreciate everybody who's coming in, and check that out. All right. So this is the story of the day. Mark Brooks now, after going after Rini, who's a Comicsgate artist who's made over $60,000 for her wonderful book Fiendish. He tried to gaslight her into, I guess, leaving Comicsgate. It didn't work very well. It kind of backfired on him pretty badly. So a couple days later, he went after me and started attacking Overmind, as you see, with this lovely tweet right here. Why would a Marvel artist do this? You're as bad at shitposting as you are at comics. This really isn't your thing. Might I suggest air conditioner repair? So he went after an Asian lady, and then he went after me, a Hispanic man, and told me I should get out of the creative industry, and told me I should get into manual labor. It's a really racist-looking thing. Now we see that he's going to be streaming in a few days with DA Talks. Now, DA Talks is an anti-Comicsgate YouTuber who's not done very well with his channel over the last few years. He's a confirmed drug addict who has burned bridges with just about everybody he's associated with. He even doxed his own brother just to kind of get at his family. It's really a tragic story, this guy, and it's too bad. But Mark Brooks finds it, I guess, in his best interest to associate with him because DA Talks makes videos just lambasting and slandering Comicsgate. His last one was a list of things you could buy other than Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet. I don't know what that had to do with anything. Wasn't funny. He just came off as sneering and angry. And his co-hosts, Victoria Kundert, and of course, a guy who goes by Stu, who's Mike Moran, I guess, they just lambasted Comicsgate this entire time. And of course, Mark Brooks is trying to get in with all of them. It looks like he's trying to form a group. Now, back in 2018, there was an online hate group called War Campaign, and they went around just harassing comic creators on the internet. They're still out there doing that. And it seems like Mark Brooks is trying to woo the people who are disaffected, who have left Comicsgate, who are bitter and hateful at my success, at the success of Ethan Van Sciver, at the success of Aaron Lopresti and others on the internet, in order to form this group around them. Now, I don't know why that is, but Mark's really gone out of his way to try to woo these people online. Here's the aforementioned Stu, who was on the stream with DA Talks yesterday. He's on here going, awesome, I love your tips. He's being just sickeningly sweet to every one of these people. Here's Darth Lunga, a guy who wanted to debate Ethan Van Sciver about the culture war and whether it's a relevant thing. Here it is with his project, which is some plushie that he's got going. That looks adorable. I might grab one. Pro tip, he's not going to. And then finally, George Peter Gaddis, a guy who's very angry at me and Ethan Van Sciver because, he's kind of been ostracized from the circles also. He's in with them as well. I love you, George. I'm glad. We're friends. Very odd that Mark Brooks is going in, all in on these people right here. I've learned that also that he's in a Discord that's dedicated towards just going and attacking and harassing people like me. It's very bizarre that this is happening. Now, there's a couple rumors as to why this is coming about. Why would Mark Brooks, a guy who's working for Marvel, who's doing covers for X-Men omnibuses and things like that, why would he spend his time just courting, some weirdos on the internet who are just obsessed with Comicsgate, who really don't have jobs or any successful sort of anything to their name? Well, rumor number one is that Marvel actually does hire people for their PR. There was talks about this with Joe Quesada and a cosplayer named Renfamous, and there was rumors that she actually got hired by Marvel in order to attack people in Comicsgate, and that she was being paid by them as a marketing tool. Her Twitter account blew up very fast, and she went from somebody who had very little following to somebody who had huge following, and it was because of these mainstream creators who were helping promote her at the time. Maybe Mark Brooks is an extension of that, trying to push something different. The second rumor going around is that Mark Brooks is going to launch his own sort of independent comic, that he's seeing the success of all these Comicsgate people, and he's like, all right, I can form my own group based on the hate of Comicsgate and do this myself. It'd be interesting to see if he actually does that, because I haven't really seen any independent work from Mark Brooks. He hasn't really created anything. He's really just done covers over the last several years. He can't even do sequentials anymore. I'm not, from what I've seen. Very bizarre stuff. But regardless of what these rumors are, regardless of what's happening, there is a hate group revolving around hating me, around hating Ethan Van Sciver, around hating anybody who's successful in independent comics without the permission of the mainstream. They are pushing against us because they're seeing that America's waking up. They're hating the woke out there, and they are pushing back by supporting wonderful products that actually are fun, are adventurous, and don't hate them. That's what the customers want, and these guys will never learn. All right. Leave a comment down below with what you think. Why do you think this is happening? Why would Mark Brooks spend his time doing this? Why is he wasting day after day harassing people like me, harassing people like Rini? It's very bizarre. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.